select an area or before downloading the images. So okay, you will select, either you put the coordinates x and y, or you just write the name of the location. So we'll go here, okay, and one of the area where you have this fire is palisades. So it is coming as Pacific Palisades, Los Angeles, California. So I will click there. Okay, now it is asking me to log in. Okay, so I will log in with Google. I want to change my photo. Okay, it's already. Okay, now this is the area for which I am interested in. Now, how do I download the image? From where I get the image? So, you click on this one, this icon, the third one from the left. Okay, this will show you the scene search. Okay, which type of because there are different satellites which make the scenes available for download, and the two most popular ones are the Landsat and Sentinel. Landsat, it belongs to the US Geological Survey, and Sentinel, it belongs to the European Space Organization. Okay. So, for the scene search, okay, right now it will show whatever images are available, it will appear over there. But I can specify, I can customize what exactly I want. So, I can go here in the search settings. Okay. When I click on the search setting, this window will open. Okay. In this window, either you don't have to change anything in the source. It is written passive sensor over here. What do you mean by passive sensor? We saw in the last class. It depends. Yes, it depends on the sun. That means at night it will not work. The sensor will work only during the daytime when the sun is there. So that those sensors are called as passive sensors. So I don't have to change anything in the source. Let it be passive. I will not write anything in the date also. Now the third thing over here is cloudiness, means amount of percentage of cloud in the image. So if the cloud is there, can you see what is below? No, the cloud will obstruct the view. I cannot see what is down. So we reduce the cloud percentage. So okay, I will select for something which is say less than 10%. Okay. I made it how much? 3%. Okay. And then I go to, I will not change this sun elevation, let it be the same, no problem. Now I go to the sensor, which kind of sensor I want to use. So in the sensor you see there are many satellites which are there. You have data from Sentinel-2, you have data from Landsat-9, Landsat-8, Landsat-7, many different sources are there. I don't want from all the different sources, I want only from one source, that is Sentinel. So if you click here, it will say only. So when I click only, all this will be unchecked. Only Sentinel will appear. So I click on this. Now it will, the images will appear. The latest image will be on the top. Okay. So you see the latest image which is available for us is from 12th of January. Now the thing with this one is okay. Now I can close this search setting. Yes. Yes.
Is this live?
No, it's not live. It will give you the image, but not present, means you cannot see what is happening now.
Yeah.
See, for example, you see what today is 14th of January. The latest image it has is from 12th January, 2 days before. Okay. Depending on the sensor you are choosing. Okay. So next image maybe it will be after 6 days, 18th January or so. Now, because you are using this as a free account, okay, so it can allow you to download only 10 images in one day. More than 10 you cannot download. Okay, so the trick is that means if you go on clicking all the images to see where it is, you will waste all your 10 images. So what you have to do, you don't click on the image, you just bring your mouse on the mouse, you see the color, it will change here. It will show you the area. Let me zoom out and then you can see. Mouse is not okay. This is the area which is appearing under the square. Okay. Now, if you bring your image over here, if you just put on the mouse over the image, it will show you the coverage area. So, you see it has changed to blue. So, it is showing that image will cover this area. So, now if you see that yes, my area which I am interested in is inside this. So, you will click on the image. When you click, it will download and it will appear here. The downloads will appear. The first download will appear here and the last most recent will appear here. So you see 4 are there. So I have already downloaded 4 today. So 4 have been downloaded, 6 are left for the day. So because I already downloaded this before, so I need not download. I can just go here and see which one is the one I am interested in. So the one I am interested in is the one for 12th of January. So I will click here. Okay. So this one is for 28th November. I can see this one. This one is for 12th of January. So I click here. Now the image will appear on the screen. Okay. Now the image is there. Now let me hide this one. Okay, so this is the city of Los Angeles. Okay. And my study area is here. This is the area, okay. And I will minimize this. Now, we will learn this later that vegetation, if you see the image, now this is a natural color image. What do you mean by a natural color image? If you see here, this is the band combination. If you click here, it will show you this is the natural color which I am using. Natural color means it is how if you are on a plane and if you look down from the window, this will be the color you will see. And this is a sentinel image we are using, and these images are in different bands. Okay, there are for sentinel there are 13 bands. Here the bands which are used are band 4, band 3 and band 2. Band 4 is for red color, band 3 is for green color and band 2 is for blue color. Now in remote sensing or in general the principle is that if you want to use see a colored image of an area, you have to use 3 bands. Actual means with 1 band you will see a black and white image. With 2 bands you will see a color image, but that will not be the actual color. So if you have to see the colored image of an area, you always have to use 3 bands. What are the 3 bands? Red, green and blue. Okay. Now here what I am seeing is a natural colored image which is taking band 4 will be for red. So the actual red color is assigned to band 4. The actual green is assigned to band 3. Actual blue is assigned to band 2. But I can change this also. It will be red, green and blue, but instead of assigning red to band 4, I will assign infrared to band 4, and I will assign red to band 3, and I will assign green to band 2. So what, I will again create a colored image, but that will not be a true color, that will be a false colored image. It will not be the true color. So the color will change. For example, I will use color infrared. I will use band 8, band 4 and band 3. Band 8 is for, in Sentinel it is for near infrared band. Band 4 is for red band and band 3 is for green band. So when I do that, you will see it will change to mostly red color. You see some areas are in red and some areas are like colors of mountain. Now all the red areas, let me zoom out. All the red area what you see, they are the vegetation. Okay, wherever you have trees, wherever you have crops, wherever you have plants, they are all appearing in red color in this image. Why they are appearing in red color, we will learn that when we are taking the lecture. Right now I am just telling that wherever vegetation is there, that any place where you see red, that means there is vegetation. What do you mean by vegetation? The trees and the crops, forest is there. This tree which you see outside, if you see it under this band, in the infrared band and using the false colored infrared, all the trees, all the green vegetation, it will appear as red. Okay. Now you see there is an area over here, small area which is not in red, okay, and an area which is not in red over here, one area which is not in red over here. Now this is an image from one time. I don't know how this area was looking before the 12th of January. Was it the same or was it different? So that means to compare if the area is the same or there has been some change, I will download another image which is older than 12th of January. So I have already, see if I go here, I have one image from 28th of November. Now how can I see both the images on my screen? If I click on 28th November, this will disappear, the 28th November will appear. So I will not be able to make the comparison. I have to compare between 12th January and 28th November. So what I will do, I will click on this one, okay, this point over here, this is comparison slider, okay. Now in the left side you see, we already have an image which is from the 12th of January. On the right side, I will take an image which is from the 28th of November. So it will appear there. Okay. Now on both sides I have an image. Okay. Now what I will do, I will go to the band combination, and for the right side also, I will use the same color infrared. I will click here. Now I have the two areas with the same band combination. One image, the image on the left side is from 12th of January. The image on the right side is from the 28th of November, about 1.5 months old. Now I can compare that has anything changed in this area or not. So I will minimize this. Okay. And I zoom in. Okay. Now when you see, when I slide the image, you see any difference?
Yes.
Okay. This was red. That means why it was red? It was covered by plants. It was covered by forest. There was vegetation. This was when? This was, the date is written here. It was on the 28th of November. was red. Now when you go for the 12th of January, when I move this side, what is happening? The red is disappearing. You see? When I move this side, what happened? Why the red disappeared? Because of the fire. That area of the, because you see, and why don't you say this was fire? Why only this is fire?
Because there is before and after.
That was red before, no change here. You see, there is no change, very slight change. It may be because of the change of the season, but not because of fire. It is still red. It was red before, now also it is red. You don't see much change. But if you go on this side, you see big change. It was red and now all this area it has been removed. So that means this is the area which was covered by fire. Okay, so you can easily, like, you have an option, you can make a polygon here and you can also calculate the area, how much area is affected by fire. Now, other than this also, can you see any area?
Yes.
This is there.
There is. Yes.
Here? Yes, this portion you see. This area. You see here? So that means in the news, if you see, there are two main fires. One is in the northeast of the city and the other is in the south. This one is the Eaton fire and this one is the Palisades fire. So you have one area over here, small area. Okay, this was red before and now as you move, you see the exposed area. So one area of fire is here and of course the bigger one you see in this area. Okay. So you see, this is the benefit of remote sensing. What did you do here? You download a historic imagery from a date which is already gone. Means if you go to the field and if you have to calculate, first of all you cannot visit the field right now because it is on fire. It will be dangerous to go. And if you have to go, suppose after the fire, when it is removed, when it has been means stopped, and if you have to go and calculate the area by visiting the field, it will take a lot of time. Maybe some of the area there are no roads, no way to reach the area. So you will not be able to detect the area which has been destroyed by the fire. But here, the remote sensing, it gives you an advantage. You downloaded one image from before the fire, one image from after the fire. And then using different band combinations, you find out the exact, you discovered the exact area which has been destroyed by the fire. And then you can simply, you can use this tool over here, the area tool, and you can suppose make, you can just make the polygon, okay, and you can calculate the area which has been affected by the fire. So it's easy. You will need maybe 1 hour at the most to do this. You are sitting on your computer and you just calculate and you can detect. And also, if the fire, if the thing is still happening, means you can download another image after maybe 2-3 days when it comes, and you can see how it has changed, how it has moved. Okay. Similarly, if you want to know about the city, how the city has grown over time, like in Google Earth, you must have seen there is an option of historical imagery. So you can see, for example, we talk about Riyadh, you can see an image from 2000, you can see an image from 2005, 10, and you can see all the changes. But here means you can see the changes also, and you can calculate also how much was the city area before, how much was the city area, is the city area now, where the in which direction the city has grown, and all those things. So you can see that this is called the land use, land cover change. It's how the land use has changed over time. So remote sensing gives you an edge, means if you you have to do it manually, it will be very difficult. You will not be able, means you have to go and see, okay, you have a house in an area. Now you have to go to the house owner and ask him, when did you build the house? He will say, I built it 5 years ago. What was there before? He will say, okay, it was an empty land. So, okay, you know it is empty land. You go to the next house, next area. So it will take maybe years to do that if you do it manually by visiting the field. But by remote sensing, you just have to download an image of the area. One image you download from 10 years ago, one image you download from today, and just calculate the change based on the changes in band combination and all. You can see the changes which have taken place, and you get the information about the different changes which have taken place. Okay, so
how can I get this?
this thing. Okay, this one was from here. Okay, when now it disappeared. Okay, now it is showing only one slide. Okay. Yes, I will show. Okay, right now it is only one. So to do the two, there is from the top you have the second one. Okay. I click here. Now the comparison slider is there, and you see it is written left and right. L and R. L for left, R for right. Now in the left side, this is the right side. This is appearing in between. Right now there is only one image. There are not two images. On the right side, I don't have any image. So what I will do, I will click on right and I will choose any image to appear on the right side. So I will choose this one. Okay. So now I have chosen this one. Okay, and let me minimize this. Okay, now what I have chosen two images. The slider is working, but the problem is that I have the same images on both the sides. So what I will do, I will go again. I will go to this one. Okay, and the image is on the right side. I will choose another image. Okay. Again, it is coming the same. Now I have two images. I have to select the proper image. So now I have two images of different dates. Okay. So the dates are appearing here. Okay. Let me minimize this. Okay. You have the first date is this side. The date is from 12th of January, and the other side, the date is from 28th of November. Now for changing the color, this is the natural color which I am seeing. Even in the natural color you can see the fire. Even in the natural color, you can see this one is green in color, and when you move this side, it becomes, the color changes slightly. But to make it more visible, we change the band combination. So for changing the band combination, what do? We expand this first. Okay. Now for changing the band combination, we will go on this one. There are two layers, one by one given. First one is for downloading the scene, then this one is something high resolution image, which option is not there. We go on the band combination, this one, okay, and it will appear left and right. So on the left one also, I want to use color infrared, so it will change to red over there, and on the right one also now you see, if you slide the, you can see the difference, how it has changed. Okay? And similarly for any means, you can say, for example, we have time or we finish? The lab is from 3 o'clock. Okay, I am looking for something from Kurela. Okay, and I will go to the image search. Okay, image. Okay, I will go to the search setting. Okay, and okay, cloudiness is okay, and I am looking only for images from Sentinel. Okay, so the latest image which it is giving me with less cloud cover is from 7th of January. So I will click on here. So when I click on it, is appearing here, and now you see my number of scene has increased. Now this is the 5th scene. Okay. Now, okay, let it download. Okay. Now you see something here in the red.
Yeah.
What is this? Circle 6.
Maybe water detector.
Huh?
How can I remove the cloud?
For the cloud, you go in the search setting. Okay. There is written cloudiness.
Cloud.
So it is from 0 to 100%. 100% is full cloud, 0% is zero cloud. So you just drag it, push it. Okay. So this red color, okay, in the natural color, if you see this one, go to the natural color, this one, first one. Okay. Natural color, all are appearing black. Or black, or yeah, it appears more or less black. You can I will choose the agriculture band, okay, this one. Now you see. The circles are someone said it's water.
Yes, it's like water.
But why in circle? Water it will be any shape. Why circle? Have you visited any farm, Mazra?
من زخل.
Sorry, no, not Nakhal.